I just heard something quite amazing. I thought it was like the best explanation I've ever heard. And so I just have to share it with you. I'm a true believer in when you learn something, if you could teach 3 to 4 people as soon as you learn it, it will stick with you forever. It's also a good way to make sure you're not just hoarding all the information for yourself. This was really dope, and I have to give full credit to Nate Black. I was cleaning the house, I got YouTube on autopilot, I'm listening to something, and I heard this gem, and I had to come out of the room and walk back into the living room and sit down, rewind, and hear what my man had to say. If you're creating a channel right now, if you are a YouTube creator, you fit into 4 basic categories, according to Nate. Oh my God, the way he explained it was so dope and it made so much sense. You're either in the hero category, the performer category, the teacher category, or the commentator category. Now, if you already know which one of those you are, let me know down in the comments below. For the uninitiated, I will explain the best I can the way Nate explained it. A hero channel is a channel where you're like, watch me as I do X, right? Say you're building a garage in your backyard or a she shed or a man cave or something, and you're showing people the journey as you go along. Our buddy Taisha, she's going through her weight loss journey and she's talking about that. That's a hero channel at the time. It's like, come with me, follow me, watch me as I do X. And one of the most valuable things I heard in this conversation, and this is something that I've been saying for a hot minute, but I like this explanation so much better. Most people assume in order to create hero's journey content, you need to already be the superhero. And the reality is, people people resonate more with the beginner. People resonate more with the normal person that is going on the journey. So using the example from last week, if you're going to try to learn how to drive stick right now, a whole bunch of people who don't know how to drive stick will watch you as you go through the process. It's kind of the reason why shows like TLC, Trading Spaces, where they're fixing each other's house, that's kind of why that stuff works. The next one would be a performance channel. In my opinion, this is just me. I think this is one of the hardest to grow unless you're a real good personality. But performance channels are generally entertaining. Some performance channels nowadays sort of mix with education, but they're still really trying to entertain you. And that's that edutainment type situation. And I must say right now, yes, there will be some that are sort of mixed, right? You will crisscross at certain times in your channel. The next one is obvious. This is the teacher channel. This is people like myself, people like Mary Lou, people like Kathy Hester, where they're showing you how to do something and they're taking you through the process, explaining you things along the way. And yeah, it's just educational stuff. This is literally one of the best genres because where do you go when you have a question nowadays? You go to YouTube. Even if you don't mean to, you search stuff on Google, YouTube, like results come up, you watch the video, right? How do you range a roll a shirt? If you don't know what that is, just Google it. You'll see. There's a bunch of videos that show you how. How do you reglaze a tub? It's going to show you how. You Google those results, it's going to come up with YouTube videos. And then the last type is the commentator type. This is similar to what Yolanda is doing. She's commentating on Ravens football. This is what, the political Discord channels are, or you're just giving your own outlook, movie reviews, those reaction channels, not my favorite. One of the type of videos I hate the worst are reaction videos, but I think I've done a couple myself, but yeah, anyway, this is where you're sharing your thoughts, your reactions, you're giving your own insight on maybe something that already exists or something that somebody created. So that's the commentator channel. Even like a travel channel where you're going to go and you're going to walk around, say, Kyoto, and you're going to show everybody, like, these are the hot spots in Kyoto. This is the best temples to go, the best restaurants to go. That's a little education, but a lot of time it's very commentary oriented. And yes, by the way, it's Kyoto, not Kyoto. Anyway, I digress. So I thought this was interesting because one of the things that people run into issues with as they're trying to figure out how to niche down or whatever is not really knowing what lane to pick. And again, you will crisscross from time to time, but that should be left up to your audience. If your audience prefers the teaching, they're going to tell you. Now, over the last 96 days of me making all these videos, you guys are like, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. And mostly I'm just teaching you little nuggets here and there as they come to me or things that I pick up along the way. Because I never stopped studying YouTube. I even watch channels of people that I completely disagree with because I want to understand both sides of the equation. So oftentimes I'll see one of my contemporary YouTube educators come up. I'm like, completely disagree with them, but I want to know what they say because when people come to me with that outlook, I know that I can give both sides of the argument. So it's just something that I do. And again, I like to share stuff with you as soon as I hear it. Now, I don't normally watch Nate's videos because that's a little bit, for people that are beginning. But I will say, in this case, he's dead solid right. Like he's 100% right. And if you can pick between hero, performer, teacher, or commentator, you have a much better chance of dialing in your conversation. Because what's important with consistency is not just constantly making the videos, but constantly giving up a very similar experience. You guys know what to expect when you come here and you click on one of my videos. You're going to learn something. You're going to hear a couple of rants, and then I'm going to give you actionable steps for you to go and try to do this yourself. So I would tell you right now, do yourself a favor, comb through your own content, comb through the ideas of the videos that you want to make, kind of pick one of these lanes, and let's stick with it for a little while and see how that helps you proceed. But I'm curious, where do you think your channel fits in? Drop that down in the comment section below. Now, again, I always say, I don't know who needed to hear this, but if it was you, let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video or you're here to learn more about how to be a content creator and you're a Gen X plus, or as I say, person of a certain vintage, press the subscribe button, press the like button so you know when you never miss another video notification bell. This is Editor Doc here. Once again, I want to remind you, if you are a person who thinks you need to have everything perfect before you start, don't. Don't drop that dun-dun-dun. This is now the time, no matter where you are in your journey, just go ahead and start making that content. We can discuss it more later, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget to remind you that, because even like Nate said in his video, people are more apt to watch and relate to a person who is a normal person on their journey than somebody attempting to be perfect. I just wanted to make sure I put that back in there before I forget, because it is a really good point and it's kind of important. Now I'll hit the end credits. Right about now, the algorithm is going to show you another video they think you should watch, and I agree with them. And I'm going to go practice learning how to talk again.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 on a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence.